Tramp Fest 2019 was a blast. Met a bunch of new people, had a great time. The weather was perfect, badass bikes. I couldn't, what else could I ask for? I got to ride with my little brother for the first time ever. We had never ridden street bikes together ever, and he's recently got a Dyna. Well, he shows up late.
Hurry up, they're close.
We had to catch up with our friends on the highway, so I looked at him and I was like, we're gonna ride fast. And we hopped on the highway and yeah, we went fast. Ride up there, flying with him on the highway, just brought back all the memories of being kids and riding dirt bikes together. And I know it sounds cliche, but it ended up being a really cool time. So eventually we ended up catching up with Benny and Amy. Benny is a photographer. Amy is his soon-to-be wife. We blasted up through Rockford, had to get around some traffic, some shit like that. And ended up riding at the shop in Love's Park. A bunch of cool bikes in the parking lot, hung out for a little bit, and then we, did the group ride out to the camp spot, which, going on group rides is always a good time. You're riding close with a bunch of people, everybody's kind of riding fast, but it's always a really good time, and, it did not disappoint.
Get that life, son. That high life.
Blast him in the face.
Who's got the pump? Who's got the pump? One, go.
Oh my god.
Now you're knocking on the Christmas lights. Oh, Christmas is ruined.
So if you ever have an encounter with, questionable wieners, you really got to be careful about the wieners that you encounter. If somebody just offers you up wieners that, you don't know where they've been or how they've been treated, if they've been refrigerated, you probably don't want to mess with them, but sometimes you're really hungry. So what do? Sometimes questionable wieners become your late night dinner.
Wiener and my stick's droopy, it's not good.
That wiener's a goner. Alright, how many wieners do I have to go through to eat one?
Stay away from the you gotta go over charcoal, man.
I can't keep it up long enough.
I get it.
I think you have a smaller gauge stick
I shaved
than
it down with
my
knife.
large gauge corn husker.
No, mine's custom. Mine's a custom stick.
Oh,
I
okay,
shaved
so
it
you,
down.
yeah.
See, you're step 1, I'm step 3.
everybody was waiting and hanging out for the tacos. People were riding their bikes around, just hanging out in the nice cool breeze. It was just literally, the weather couldn't have been any more perfect. The right temperature, perfect shade. It was a great time. There was tons of cool bikes there. It's like a Yamaha XS something. His bike is like this, what kind of looks like a piece of junk from far away. I guess it's what most people might think, even like a rat bike or something like that, but it's really not that at all. Like an alternator bolted onto the side of it that he's using to charge, and he's got like this air pump set up for like this air ride, and it's just, to see it done like that, that's really cool. I don't care what anybody says, you know, it's not a traditional chopper or whatever, but to me, reusing things, repurposing things, and all that stuff, that's, you know, that's my favorite thing about building bikes. That bike is like the definition of reusing and repurposing things and being innovative, so I dig the shit out of it.
That fucker's got the pumps off an RV, this water separator that just dips for legs off a jet ski, spotlight off of a cop car, headlight. That's a S10 hood. The fucking brass pieces on those forward links are off of coffee table corners.
Where are the horns from?
Ford truck, Chevy alternator, mini bike, fucking dual sprocket rotor hub.
Took a second to like get the feel of it, but once you do, it's like, all right, I got this.
Reflection of your mind.
good time, like I said, hanging out with people who you know have the same mindset as you. People who build custom bikes, people that ride motorcycles, they all just think the same way. So when you're hanging out with them, it's like you all have that same exact mindset. You really can kind of exhale and talk about the things you want to talk about, and kind of relate to people and see different opinions too, and you know what different people like, what different people do, what they build. It's just, you know, something that can't be explained. Motorcycles bring people together. Custom motorcycles definitely bring people together. It's one of those things you just have to experience.